Hey everybody, what's up guys? Danny Colville from Colville Outfitters and Custom Tackle and Colville Precision Reels. While everybody's on the river enjoying this crazy quarantine, everybody's off of work and everything, worried about this coronavirus. All of us fishermen are on the river catching the chromonavirus. That's my joke of the day. I was the first one to say that on Facebook, and everybody's been taking my joke and saying they caught the coronavirus and holding up pictures of fish. I came up with that though. Probably someone did before me, but I really, truthfully, was the first one to come up with that, I think. All right, so I wanted to show you guys some 6-inch reels, some 595s. I want to show you some 485s that I had available. I want to show you some 5-inch. I want to show you some spool designs of the little trout pins we got coming along. I just had these amazing multicolor splash reels, but already we brought them up to the shop, and I won't be able to show you those right now, but I'm going to go through everything else and show you guys what I got. I got a really cool box from my buddy Duke up in Steilacoom, Washington. He sent me some coon shrimp and some egg cure and all kinds of awesome stuff. So Duke, thank you so much. You know I love you, bro. Thank you for your business. I hope you stay well through all of these this crazy stuff going on across the USA. He's right in the heart of it, right by Seattle, so stay healthy, brother. Guys, the safest place to be is on the river. Get on the river and fish. Make sure you wipe your hands down with rubbing alcohol, hand sanitizer. I know when I just got back from Ohio, my whole way I was spraying rubbing alcohol in the gas pumps. Every time someone handed me money at the toll booths, I was spraying my hands with rubbing alcohol. So I'm not in a panic, but I'm a little bugged out. I don't want to catch it, so I'm not in a panic. I'm not closing the shop. We're here to help you out. We're still making rods. We're making reels. We're supplying you guys with fishing stuff. If we have to mandatory close, I don't know how long I'll stay in business. However, I will make reels and rods for you guys forever, whether the shop closes or not. But the reality is if they close the shop for a month, I don't think I'll be here. But I will be making rods and reels forever for you guys, so you never have to worry. If you have a reel, it will always be warranted for the rest of your life, the rest of my life. You're safe, you're covered. You're going to hand those down to your kids, and hopefully my kids will be doing the warranty for them if they ever have any issues. So thank you guys so much for all your business. Let me get into the video here. All right, the first reel I got, if you guys want something clean, classy, and crispy, I got a Winter Run 595 in silver with black accents. No etching on the back. We got black ice inlay here on the clicker knob. And we got the XXL power handles, which are bigger than the standard power handles. You guys can see, absolutely beautiful. Nice and big, crazy smooth, crazy light. Perfect balance for a 13-footer. Do not be scared of these 6-inch reels. While I'm holding these here and showing them to you, yeah, they look really big like a dinner plate, but when you get them on the rod, they're right up tight to your hand. They're a bigger diameter, so they are going to sit closer to your hand. Check them out. You will love them. Next one we got available is a Fjord Sasquatch, and you can see here we got black, gray, and red finger tabs here with these nice big handles. Those are XL handles on that. We have the Trevor Hawkins Sequoia on the back. It's got that red acrylic inlay there. And if you see, this is really super cool. It's a sequoia tree with the roots wrapping around a steelhead. As you know, the reel symbolizes the story behind it. So this is a big, strong reel like an old sequoia tree. These have a dome back plate too. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but they're all domed. They fit in your hand real nice. They're not the domed ones that are nippled right here. They don't go out and then in and then out. They actually fit to your hand real nice. So really nice taper on these, and you can see they're ported here to make them nice and light for you guys. So they are a little quieter and they're a little bit smoother because the air isn't trapping inside, making all that acoustics like a guitar. So they are going to feel and sound a little smoother than the other ones. And I'm not talking about smooth where it's rough or skippy or jumping. I'm saying it's smooth as far as like you're not getting that hollow feel. Like, so the air isn't trapping inside and coming out. You have air that's coming out here. I'm backwards on this camera, sorry. Air that's coming out here and air that's coming out here. And you guys will be proud of me. You all want to say, oh, you hold the camera and you look in the box. And I know that's ridiculous. And I don't edit my videos most of the time. But I made a makeshift tripod here with some rods and the rod holder. So it's working out for now. If you guys want to keep seeing the videos like this, I'll do it. I'll keep doing it. But when Dale's around, Dale does the videos. He does a great job. All these reels, they have that bone cruncher clicker, so you know your line isn't going to come undone when you have it tightened down to the hook keeper. You won't have any loose line wrapping around limbs or your feet. If it does get wrapped around a limb, you might just break that limb right off with this clicker. I have this gorgeous reel right here. This is for Jordan Basket. Jordan, your reel is done. This is a Sequoia in Oregon Candy Apple Green. I'm under this horrible lighting right here, and I'm sure the reels aren't going to look anything like they're going to look when you guys get them, but this is your Sequoia. It is this beautiful Candy Apple Green. I wish the lighting would do this justice, but it's not. We got some really cool custom aluminite handles and aluminite center cap, which is a fancy acrylic, basically. It's all custom poured from my boy up in Arizona. We got the Unclaimed Santos Sequoia on the back, which is the steelhead skeleton with the sequoia trees growing out of the back, kind of symbolizing the circle of life, and it's got that cool aluminite inlay in the back as well. So if you remember Jordan, get a hold of me. Jordan Basket, your Sequoia 595 is done. We got an available one, guys. Check this out. Okay, this is a Pacific Drifter in a 595. Ghost silver spool, black back plate. That's got the Trevor Hawkins Sequoia on the back. Absolutely stunning reel. If you guys need a big reel for the West Coast or for Michigan, check this out. We got an available one here. Unclaimed Santos Bow Branches 1 on the back. It's a dream catcher, $485. It's got a gunmetal spool here. Lends itself really nice to the purple. Again, these colors are off, so when you hit me up, I'll send you more pictures of these, and the pictures will be a heck of a lot better than the video, but this is a beautiful reel. It's got the power handles on them here. I wanted to grab these out of the case quick, show you these really quick, why I got them, because I've had these for a couple weeks, and I can't believe they're still here. But I have a Fjord. This is a flat 5-inch right here. It's a silver spool with a hard coat gray back plate with a seamstress on the back. Really classy reel. If you don't know about the Fjord, this is a reel that you reel with your fingers. You guys could see, just stick your finger in there, you can retrieve. I know a lot of guys from Ohio, they really like to reel with their fingers, so this is a reel that's actually made for it. At the end of your drift, you could also pick up a ton of line by pulling your float towards you, and then on your slack, when you point your rod down, you just flick your spool and you pick up all that line. These are a really cool special reel, really cool for the collection. I also have a Boulder Illusion right here. So I've only made a couple of these so far. They're pretty cool. They're a laser etched design on a boulder. They're a great reel. They're only $400, so you get a made in the USA reel, lifetime warranty with this crazy, super trippy pattern. Startup's great. Comes with the crushed black ice power handles on there. This one's kind of different. I usually just do the design on one side. This actually has it on 2 sides, and that you could see that is just a super cool, trippy design. Really like it. It's really unique. No one else has anything like this. There's a couple out there, but you would be sure if you saw somebody with this, you guys would probably be the only ones with it. I have a Delta 535. This is one of the last 535s left, guys. So if you want a 535, you want a great reel for the winter, these are the reels. We made them for the winter. We made the gap in between the spool and the back plate as big as we can go, where you guys are not getting line trapped in there. We went as wide as we could, so you guys had a nice reel that wouldn't freeze up on the winter for you. We closed up that gap a little bit on the 595s, so we're going to kind of see what everybody likes and kind of maybe find a happy medium, but this is a great reel. It's tried and true. We put out a couple hundred of them. Guys fish the heck out of these things, and everybody loves them. So if you want to get a reel, consider one of these 535s before they're gone. They're $500 to $600, and they're just workhorses. Again, everything has a lifetime warranty. You guys will be super happy with any of these reels, but these 535s or the 485s if you want a smaller one. The Platinum Series has a special place in my heart. I really, really think you should have one in your collection. I want to show you this one too because the owner hasn't claimed it and it's been a little bit too long. This is a Steelhead Blue Delta 750. So there's 750 holes. Absolutely beautiful reel. It's the one you'll see me using in a lot of my videos. Not the exact same, but a copy of it. This one's cool because it's got just the slightest little bit of silver trim on it. So we took off a little bit of the anodizing on the edge to give it that cool silver look. So it's trimmed out really nice. It's got silver accents. Same thing on the back, and it's got that real 100% machine carbon fiber on the back. Super cool, super nice feeling. A lot warmer than metal on your hand in the winter. This is available. This one is $550. So if you're interested, hit me up. Someone lucky will get this reel. Travis Fletcher, what's up, buddy? So this is a West Virginia themed reel. We have a Gold Dreamcatcher 485. We got these really super cool. These are a honeycomb Kraken handles. They're absolutely beautiful. They got cool aluminum running through it. They almost look like lightning bolts. They're absolutely super unique. It's like a blue and silver sparkle. Got a lot of depth to it. And on the back, we got that WV. I'm assuming he went to West Virginia State or whatever West Virginia is. I know it's the School of the Mountaineers because I make a lot of these reels for West Virginia proud people. So, Travis, your reel's done. It's coming at you, brother. Thank you for your business. Nick Van Ree, your reel is all set, brother. So you got a blue dome backplate. It's nice to shoot blue with this gorgeous blue and purple splash winter run. I mean, is that not one of the coolest reels in the world right there? It's like a blue and purple snowflake. And it's got the Trevor Hawkins 3 fish on the back. That is just super sexy. I mean, look at that thing run, guys. Everybody who's getting one of these reels, you guys are lucky. And I know you all work hard for it, so good for you. I hope you love it on the river. These are really super pretty. So Nick Van Ree, give me a holler, brother. Your reel is ready to go. All right, Claudiu from Canada, your reel is all set. So we got an all black Sequoia. $5.95. He had switched from a Pacific Drifter, so this one took a little bit longer than it should have, but we got it done pretty quick for him. We got the nice ceramic bearings in there. This thing spins unbelievable. They're all just wonderful reels. This one's got the Unclaimed Santos bow branches on the back. It's got the black ice handles. Killer reel. JT Osborne, what's up, buddy? Look what you got coming to you. Another crazy splash winter run. Unclaimed Santos worm eater on the back. We got a tangerine back plate here with an atomic autumn splash. Really cool handles. Look at that, guys. This lighting does this stuff no justice. I'm sorry, but... All right, JT, hit me up, brother. Or I will hit you up. We'll get this reel out to you either way. All right, what's next here? We have a reel that's available. This is a Paragon 535. It's a full hard coat. It's got the crushed black ice handles on it with a red velvet spool, which is a really rich, like chocolatey, reddish brown, like red velvet. It's got the Unclaimed Santos back plate of the Sequoia on it, so it's really cool. It's one of the newer 535s. You guys could just hear those ceramics purr. I mean, these things cast like no other. They're just such an awesome reel. So check it out, Paragon 535 full hard coat. We're almost at the end, guys, so if you wanted one of these, we're going to remake the 535s, but we're discontinuing the Katanas and the Paragons. So if you ever wanted a Paragon, now is the time to get one. We're almost done, and I'm not remaking them. I can promise you, unless like in 10 years or something, we want to do like a 20th anniversary, maybe we'll do it. But as of right now, there's no plans for Paragons in the future. And if we do it, we'll do a limited run. Probably not even in the same size. So there are a few of these left. I'm not trying to oversell this here. I'm just telling you the truth. I sound like a car salesman, I feel like, when I'm telling you all this info. But anyways, this is a great reel. It's super durable. If you're interested, hit me up. Okay, this one says Mike Sayer. I think Mike canceled his order. So guess what, guys? There is an all black on black Sequoia with a dome back plate. No etching, super classy. This is a serious runner right here. Mike Sayer, I think you canceled your order, but if you guys are interested, hit me up. I got a black on black with no etching, super classy. This one's really cool. The way that we deburred the inside of this is we lightly sandblasted and hand polished the inside. So it's almost got like a two-tone finish effect. It's gloss out here. It's a little bit matte inside. Really super pretty. And then on the rim, it's also matte because, of course, a textured rim. So really super cool reel. So this one might be available. If you're interested, shoot me a message or an email or whatever. I'll let you know if it's available. I'll hit Mike up. I'm pretty sure Mike got a Kingpin. I know it's not the best decision, but he said he wanted to try something a little bit lighter. But I don't know. I think he made a mistake. But one of you guys, one man's loss is another man's gain. So you guys are going to gain this beautiful reel in the community. One of you lucky guys. Not sure who yet. I love this one, and it's going to one of the coolest guys ever, my boy Shu Osada, Ryan Osada he's from Oregon or Washington, I think Oregon. Can't remember, but he's somewhere from the West Coast. He is such an awesome dude. And I'm so glad this reel is going to him. I got a ghost white spool drop back with a cool new abalone acrylic handles and center cap. Look how cool that is. It goes with the West Coast theme, that pretty abalone looking handle that, they get abalone out of the Pacific Ocean, so it goes nice. And you got an abalone inlay with the worm eater art. This thing's beautiful, Ryan. I can't wait to hit you up and get this over to you. It's a beautiful reel. All right, we got a really cool one that's available, guys. This is the Jamaican Sunrise / Fruity Pebbles themed reel. I don't know, something like that, but it's really super pretty. It's a gloss silver, so that's our ghost silver color with our tangerine back plate featuring the Trevor Hawkins seamstress. Take a look at that, guys. It is just, what a pretty reel. It's got that aluminite inlay. And what's really cool about this has actually got cactus in it too. So if you see those little orangey red spots around the yellow, those are actually parts of cactus. So it's got the cactus in the handles. It's got the cactus in the center cap. It's called Cholla cactus. It makes for a really neat look. This is an absolutely stunning reel. So the handles on this one are actually hybrid. Look at that thing spin. Holy crap. Someone's making out for a really good deal with this reel because it's definitely a one of a kind, and it's got some super customized stuff that no one will have ever. So this is a Sequoia 595. If you guys want this one, hit me up. This one's available. It will not last long, I promise. I have a drop back 485 and a full hard coat right here. So if you want a nice ditch reel or nice little Erie trib reel, these are great. It's a full hard coat, so if you beat your stuff up real bad, this stuff is super hard to scratch. You've heard me talk about it before. The full hard coat is got a stronger scratch resistant than diamond. It's 80 rock wool, super tough. It's blue backplate, gray hard coat spool. I think I'm going to color fill in these holes here around the edge and color fill in the holes around the center cap with blue, so it kind of gives it a little bit more of a blue trim. Can you believe there's this guy from Illinois? His name is Mark. I'm not going to tell you his last name, but he mocks me on social media because I put colorful paint in the blind holes of my reels. He actually tries to mock me. And he talks crap about me on Facebook, shares my public tax information. Ridiculous. So you guys ask me, Danny, why do you have haters? I don't know why I have haters. It's just like these guys, I don't know if they want to be me, they want to have my business, they're miserable, they're getting yelled at by their boss, they don't like who they're looking at that when they wake up in the morning in the mirror, or they don't like who they're looking at in their bed. It might be like, they don't love the person they're with, they're not catching fish, I don't know what the problem is. Maybe they have a child that's mentally handicapped, and then they take it out on me, and I don't know why. I can't tell you. Guys, I have nothing but love for everybody. Even you haters, I got love for you too. It's all good. Hate away. No successful business hasn't had people that hasn't hated on them, but it's just such a weird generation because if there was someone doing what I was doing, I would be proud of that person and show them nothing but love, support, respect. And a lot of people do, and I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I consider you my family, and my little girls and my family, we respect you so much because you put the food on our tables. Thank you. But I just can't understand how these people just mock me and mock me and mock me for the stupidest reasons, like paint in the reel, or what's another one? Or that I don't machine my reels. And I can take you to the machine shop and I could show you where we make them. And it's because I don't take the chunk of aluminum and put it in the machine and pull it out and spray it down with the air compressor and get the lubricant off it or the coolant off it. Is that why? I don't know. It just looks like you're looking for a reason to hate on me, or you're loyal to someone else. If you want to go out and make something of yourself, do it. Use that energy on making yourself a better person instead of trying to bring me down, because you're only bringing me up. So stop wasting your energy, boy. All right, guys, keep going here. Sorry about my spiel. You know, I guess that's kind of part of the fun of watching these videos. You never know what I'm going to say. You never know where it's going to take you. I'm not going to tell you about my ex-girlfriend story because she'll probably comment and freak out like she did last time, but maybe we'll save that for another one. All right, real soon. Here we go with a new reel. All right, I got another pretty Paragon here. So this is an all gunmetal with lemon yellow accents. It's got the Day Racer acrylic inlay. This camera doesn't focus very well for some reason, but so that's a spool. So the anodizing on this one isn't 100% perfect, so I'd probably let this one go for a really good deal. Just hit me up. Beautiful beginner reel if you want something that you're going to learn to cast good. The problem with the smaller, lighter reels like the Akumas, sure, you could get by with them and you can totally use them, but it creates bad habits when you have a small reel that you can't feel and doesn't have a good startup and doesn't have weight to the spool. When you go to cast that thing, it's hard to get momentum in the spool to get your cast out there. So what guys start doing is they start grabbing the line to the side and casting off to the side and creating a bad habit. So then when they do spend the money, which everybody does, there's nobody who gets into this and is in this for a year or 2 or 3 years and has their same beginner reel, unless they really can't afford it. Maybe they're homeless or something, or live out of their car. And if that's the case, or they just love the reel, I mean, you don't have to not have money. If you love your Okuma after years and you don't want to buy another one, more power to you. But I've never met anyone who doesn't want to upgrade into something a little bit nicer and something a little bit better that's gonna improve their casting and make their experience on the water a little bit better. Trust me, do not waste your money on a smaller, cheaper reel, even if it's $41 or whatever, or $100. You're gonna like it and you're gonna buy a bigger and better one. It happens all the time, and then that reel that you spent $200 on is worthless unless you want to, have something for your kid to practice with or something. So this Paragon's available. Long-winded tonight. People keep messing with my custom reels that are my personal reels. Like this is my Leviathan. It's one of the first Leviathans we made. This reel was made in 2015. I'll show you this. 2015, a 5.5-inch reel. So we've been doing this for 5 years. Actually, I've been doing it since 2011 commercially, but this reel was 5 years ago. A 5.5-inch was made. Check that out. Pretty cool. Made inside a garage. That's the original Usanil Santos Leviathan art. Beautiful reel. This reel has caught 30-pound steelhead, guys. Not by me, but by my buddy Phil in Washington from Port Angeles, Phil Gray. He actually wore the color off the rim here from catching so many big fish. That's pretty impressive. All right, what's next in the goodie box? Here is an available Paragon. Absolutely beautiful. This is that military green. We call it Northwest, Pacific Northwest pine. It's a cool olive military green color. It looks even more military and badass when we put a hard coat backplate. So we go with a hard coat gray backplate on this. Trims it out awesome. We put this killer babe on the back. She's our seamstress. It's this gorgeous girl with a hibiscus flower threading a river into 2 steelhead, because that's what you'll be doing if you have this reel. You'll be threading the seams of the river, getting it in the zone. Beautiful reel. Hear that baby purr. And we got these really cool, they're a translucent sparkle, like clear handle with like a green fleck in it. Super pretty for this reel. So this one's really unique. So if you guys are interested, hit me up on this one. It's available. All right, what else does Danny Kloss have for you tonight? This is my boy Kerry from Indiana. Kerry Gerke from Indiana. What's up, brother? You got your Sequoia all set, ready to rock and roll here, bud. So, Kerry, this one's coming out to you. You'll be ripping up some scams before you know it. So there you go. Maybe you'll make it over to Michigan and pound on some nice big chrome springfish before your scams come to Indiana. So, Kerry, I got your reel here. Hit me up, or I will hit you up, brother. But we're good to go. We're going to get this shipped out for you real shortly. This one is Robert Rinaldi's reel. Really super pretty. Steelhead blue Sequoia. It's got the drop back plate on there with the worm eater. It's got the crushed ice inlay. I think this is Robert's. I better check. If it's not, it's my boy Eric Schippa, who, if you want a good guide on the Muskegon River, check out Eric Schippa, Schippa. He is one heck of a fisherman. I know it's been a long wait, and I think Luke ordered this in September of last year, but I got it done. This is Luke Treetalt's reel. And it wasn't my fault. This thing was sitting at the anodizers for months. And every time I went in there, hey, you going to do that black and turquoise splash for me? Oh, we'll get to it. Finally, I had enough. I went in there and said, all right, guys, I'm going to take the reel back if you don't do it. And they finally did it. So I have the last Dreamcatcher 535 here. It's the only black and turquoise splash. And it's cool because he got one of the newer designs. This is the Trevor Hawkins flagfish. It's got the 2 trout with the American flag on the back. Absolutely beautiful. Luke, I'm glad this reel came out so wonderful, bro. I'll throw in some cool extra handles for you for being patient. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate your support. I wish everybody was patient with these because the turnout is so nice. Cody Shamrock. What's up, Cody? Your reel is ready to rock and roll, brother. We got a silver Poseidon with a red backplate with the Spin Reaper, and it says the Punisher on the back. It's backwards on the camera. I don't know if it's going to come out backwards on the video or what, but yeah, so check that out. Spin Reaper. It would be really cool if you did a red inlay on the tridents, but that is one badass reel. Cody, I hope you're happy, bud. This is really cool. We got custom aluminite center cap handles and inlay on the back for you. I'm running out of room here. Oh, hey guys, listen. I had a little bit of an issue here. I had this reel get sent in for bearings. It's a Fjord 3 with nickel finger tabs, hard coat gray backplate with no etching. It's an Oregon candy apple green spool. The customer called and asked me for the address to send it in. We had it sent to the shop, and our cleaning lady came in and she threw out the box and everything in it. So I have no way to get a hold of this customer. So if this is your reel, can you please get a hold of me, call the shop, and give me your information? We have so much going on, and I'm so sorry that happened. I have to talk to you about a few things. So if you could give me a call back as soon as possible on this reel, I'd appreciate it. If you know whose reel this is, I think it's number 10 of 20 Fjord. Hard coat gray backplate with no etching. Oregon sage or candy apple green spool with nickel finger tabs. And I know it's got to be older because we don't do nickel anymore, so it's got to be a few years old. So if you know whose reel this is, tell your buddy, or if you see this, call us back and I can tell you all the info on this. Thank you. I got this reel available. This is a Delta 1000. There are 1,000 holes drilled in here. It's got a Concord purple spool. We have a gunmetal backplate with the Usneil Santos Sequoia on the back. Really pretty reel. The original bone cruncher. All right, we got that. Got an awesome purr to it. Super smooth. What a reel. Richard Jones, what's up, brother? You were going to buy a Raven, and aren't you happy you didn't? Because, boom, look at that reel. That is an all-black Sequoia right there with the Sequoia artwork on the back. We got the black and orange swirled inlays in there. Same thing for the handles and the center cap. What a beautiful reel. I'm getting this. I'm going to give you a call here shortly, bro. I know you need this by the weekend, so I'm going to hit you up and get this shipped out. So you don't need to get a hold of me, Dick. I'm going to get a hold of you. I know that sounded really weird. I usually don't get a hold of a lot of dicks, but I'm going to call Richard. This one is available. This is a matte ghost white backplate with Usneil Santos War Meter art and a red Poseidon spool. And isn't that amazing? Like, listen to the difference with the holes on the backplate. Such a different sound. So this would look really cool with silver in the tridents here, but I'll let the owner decide if they want to pay the extra for me to do it or they want to do it. I'll walk them through it. It's pretty easy to do. I'm about halfway through, guys, so if you got dinner, pause this video and go eat your food so you don't get your wife pissed, because she's already mad enough that you're buying all this sweet gear and going fishing all the time. So you want to make sure you keep your old lady happy. Happy wife, happy life, I think they say. But I'm not married, and I'm happy as hell, and I don't have a wife, so I don't believe that saying one bit. It might be no wife, happy life, possibly, in my world. This one's available right here. We have an all bronze Paragon 535. We got the crushed red ice handles. It's very hard to see, but it's this beautiful maroon brown color with a lot of depth to it. They're really super pretty. This light does this stuff no justice. It's got the inlay and the clicker in the back with the Ucneil Santos Sequoia. Really pretty Paragon. And if you guys haven't bought a reel from me yet, based off a YouTube video, you can ask anybody that if you don't get a hold of me right away, they go really fast, because I'm the only reel maker in the United States that works with my customers like I do, has an unlimited warranty pretty much, has everything else in my shop that you might need. There's not a lot of me out there. So what ends up happening is everybody calls right away to get these beautiful reels, and the one that you really wanted is gone. So try to pick a couple that you might like, and then what we'll do is we'll find the best one for you and where you live, and we'll make sure it's available. This is a Delta 750. This one is sold, so if you're interested in this, it is not available, but it's got a really cool cobalt blue spool. We didn't do a lot of these. It's a really rare color. Gunmetal backplate. This was for an online order. The customer bought this without even looking at one. If you order a reel online, typically what happens is, since there's no options for colors or anything, the person just buys it on the spot. They buy a Delta 750, and it prompts me to call them to go over their order. So if you guys have noticed that on our website, when you order a reel, it prompts me to call you to go over what options there are. Since these things go so fast, I can't really keep up all the different ones we have in stock all the time, because every time I would post it and it would be up there, it would sell quick and I'd have to take it down, and my website guy is telling me that he doesn't have the capabilities to take down products that I've already put up because of like hyperlinks and weird stuff that I don't understand. And I don't ask a lot of questions. If a friend of mine tells me something, I believe it. Okay, this Paragon's available. It's a full hard coat, blue hard coat spool. It's got the crushed black ice handles. Trevor Hawkins Sequoia backplate. Full hard coat reel here. We got a hard coat gray backplate, hard coat blue spool. Man, I got some great stuff to choose from right now. I don't know how long it's going to last. Fishing season's almost over, but, well, in some parts of the world. Martin Oltz, Pacific Drifter, gunmetal backplate with a Pacific Pine spool. So Martin, get a hold of me. We got some really cool handles. It's all trimmed out in Bogashiel bronze. I mean, look at this thing, guys. Look at this gem. What a badass reel. Pacific Drifter. It's got the seamstress on the back with the inlay in the knob. What a beautiful reel. All right, Martin, get a hold of me, or I will get a hold of you, my friend. Your reel is ready to go, and you're ready to catch some giant steelhead on it. We got one available. This one's got this new, these are like almost like a honeycomb handle, but not a honeycomb handle. I don't want to confuse you guys. The honeycomb handles I have actually have the honeycomb like octagons in it. This just looks like honey, so I don't know the actual oh no, this one's called Bees Hive. That's why I'm getting it confused. So this one has Bees Hive handles on it. It's a all bronze katana with a gold trim. It looks really super classy, and it's got that Trevor Hawkins flagfish on the back. If you guys haven't checked out Trevor Hawkins, check him out on Facebook or check him out on the internet. Trevor Hawkins, he's from Australia. He does amazing work. One of the best artists in the world. Wildlife artist, at least in my opinion. If you haven't checked out Trevor, check him out. I am very blessed to be working with him and working with all the artists that we have. We got a really bunch of great people that we do that we work with for the back plates of our reels. So thank you. And if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have anybody working together. So pat yourselves on the back again here, because you make it all happen. Well, I'm over at the case moving stuff around. I want to show you what else I got. I have a red, white, and blue Paragon right here. And you guys might see that and you might go, ooh, I want a red, white, and blue reel. But wait, it's got the best football team on the back. So before you grab this, make sure you're a Bills fan. The Buffalo Bills Mafia would love this reel. Or if you're from out of town and you're a hardcore Bills fan, check this baby out. Buffalo Bills reel. Super cool. I got this one right here. This is a Dreamcatcher 485 in the Iron Man colors. So it's got the lemon yellow back plate with a red spool. It's got the seamstress on the back. Really super real. I also have one of those beehive handles on a Dreamcatcher 485 right here. This is in Bogus Shield bronze and the spool and back plate, and it's trimmed out with gold. And there is a Bees Hive inlay right there. So this Bees Hive is like a real, it's like a yellow honey colored, really pretty. Really pretty. It's got some black and some gray in there. The handles are awesome. All right, this is for my boy Carson Churchill out of Washington. Carson, it's the moment of truth. Here you go, bro. This was my reel, but Carson was supposed to take me fishing in place of my buddy who said he had to cancel because he bought a house. I didn't make it to Washington this year. I am heartbroken. Luckily, I can go to Michigan, though, as long as they don't put some weird driving ban to go around the country. Really, I'm upset. I really wanted to come and fish with my boy Joe Princeton in Washington and visit all my friends up in Forks and hit the West Coast like I do every year. And this year, everything got canceled. And I'm so mad because I didn't go to Oregon in February because I planned 2 trips in March and both got canceled. So sorry, my West Coast people. I will catch you next year. Or maybe I'll come up for Fall Chinook or something. So Carson, here is this beautiful Sequoia. This is one I made for myself, but you're getting. It's a blue and purple splash. It's my favorite color combo. I call it Blurple. And it's got the Sequoia on the back plate. Killer reel. I'm really happy that Carson gets it because that kid is awesome. All right, Carson. Got a spooler and she's on the way to you, brother, man. All right, we got another super ripper here. We got a Paragon 535. We got the crushed black ice handles, hard coat blue spool, hard coat gray backplate with a flagfish on it. Now, if you wanted this to look like, have kind of a patriotic theme, you could do red handles on this and maybe a red inlay in the back and maybe change this clicker center out to red or something like that. But I think keep it mean and looking how it is. Full hard coat reel right here. This is a workhorse. You know what just came to mind? Can you believe they have people trapped in like a military camp in Georgia right now and they cannot leave? They're under mandatory quarantine. And it was a 14-day quarantine and they got through 11 days and they walked in with a bunch of new people that could have the virus, and they reset their clock. So they went from being there for 10 more days to being there another full 2 weeks. I can't believe those people didn't storm the fences, and we wonder why the government wants to take away our guns, because they could do stuff like that to us. I would never sit in a mandatory quarantine. I would want to go into a private mandatory quarantine in my own home if I had to do it. But to put people in a camp that are on top of each other, that are spreading the virus, I mean, that's crazy. I can't believe it. So shame on you guys, American government, for doing that to the people who live in your country. I mean, I love America. I'm so happy where I'm at. But I mean, how can you put people locked up in a sick camp? In a sick camp. That is just horrible. And they were on a cruise, so I guess you shouldn't have been on a cruise when this stuff was going around, but they had it pre-booked. They couldn't cancel. They had thousands of dollars invested into it, and now they're stuck in this camp. I heard from a business owner yesterday that said he would have to close his business if he was there for any longer than 2 weeks. He had 4 employees running his store, but I know as a business owner, I can't be away for 2 weeks or 3 weeks at a time. That would kill this business. So I got Dale and Brad. They do the best they can, but without me here, this thing isn't running. So let's hope nothing crazy like that happens. This one is super pretty, super unique. We got a gloss red back plate on a 595. It's got that nice dome there. We got a really cool inlay, and I'll describe it to you because you can't see it, but it's like a bronze colored. It's almost like that cat eye color, and it's got like a spot of that, like a reddish, like lava looking spot in there. Really pretty. And this is a chromazone. It's a bronze chromazone. And it's got the same matching handles. Maybe you could see it better in the handles. Really cool matching center cap. Look at that thing, guys. What a pretty reel. And this one is available. So if you guys want to score this one, hit me up. Let me know. We'll get this sent out to you. This one is for my boy Jordan. Jordan, your reel's all set. He got the Spin Reaper with the Architect on the back plate. It is a gray and black hardcoat Dreamcatcher, one of the last Dreamcatchers available. This is a 485. Black hardcoat spool, hardcoat gray back plate, custom handles. I'm going to try to find him some sort of inlay for the back here. But full hardcoat, 485, workhorse. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's so much more acoustics bouncing off that back plate. Hear the difference between that and the ported back plates? Jordan, hit me up or I'll hit you up, bro. 2 more left, guys. Zach Shattuck. Hardcoat blue spool. This is kind of like that one I just showed you guys, but this is but it's got the red in there. So it's got the hardcoat blue spool with the custom red acrylic handles, red center cap. It's got the flag fish on the back here with a Harcoat gray back plate. It's got the red acrylic inlay in the back. She's a runner. What a pretty reel. All right, Zach, I'm going to hit you up, brother. She's a beauty. All right, and last but not least, oh, this one is available, and this one is beautiful. Okay, this is a purple on purple. So we got that nice, deep Concord purple. Make sure you look at it, guys, because I don't want you to get this. And I will send you pictures before you buy it just so you can totally see the color of it so we don't have any mix-ups. But it's all purple with silver accents, and we got that cool pearl abalone handle to it. It looks just so classy and cool. This is a Paragon 485. It's got the seamstress on the back. So if you're maybe a girl that's watching this that wants a center pin, what a great reel for you. Or if your daughter might want to get into it. But you guys know me. I fish the shit out of some purple. Most of my reels are purple. So, and rods. I like orange and blue, purple. I got some bronze stuff. But yeah, I fish a lot of purple stuff. I'm going to take you guys off the charger now, show you some bobbers, and then I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys for watching this. A whole hour long of reels and me preaching my BS to you. But hey, what could I say? I gotta speak my mind. You guys are my people. I love you all. Thanks for following me. I'm going to leave you off with some cool floats here. So I'll see you guys later. I don't know if I could even flip this around at this point. Let's see. I can't. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at some bobbers together. I'm really excited. I got some Silver Wolf floats coming in. I got some more Hero Drifter floats coming in. Okay, guys, here you go. Look at that. I got a whole case full of Superiors. And I got a really cool new float maker. These are called black tip floats. You guys can see these are absolutely beautiful. Really well-made bobbers made out of Pennsylvania, Apollo, PA. Check these guys out. Black tip floats. I have them available here. We have them in 8, 11, and 15 grams. They're just a rocker. The pinstriping's awesome. They're really visible. He makes them like I like them. So, you know, hit me up if you're interested in getting a couple. We have them in a bunch of sizes. The guy who makes them, his name is Dennis Salata. He's a cousin of Don Henry, who is a hook jaw floats. And I gotta say, both them guys make a heck of a float. Take a look at that, guys. That's an 11 grammer. What a beautiful float. All right, well, I'm gonna sign off now with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Hope to see you out on the river. I'll come over and say what's up, or say what's up to me. We'll drop some floats together. All right, guys, tight lines. Stay healthy. Catch some chrome. Later.